And with that, I want to welcome everybody to Crashing Game Night. My name is Matt Diorio, your host. As always, tonight we are joined by the bar version, the first variant that Daredevil comes across, our version of Short Logan.
Very funny. That was like, okay, not bad, not bad. I like Happy Hogan. Hey, what's up, nerds? How you doing? Thank you all for
Aren't you the
joining.
chauffeur?
I'm the head of security. Don't know what you're talking about.
And we're saying
scene.
Theo tonight. He's stuck working, but we are joined by our version of Professor X. The man, the myth, the legend.
Whoa.
The Lion's Mane, Jason Belidio.
How's it going, guys? How's it going? I am back after a week hiatus. But you know, I don't get the reference because it's Marvel. It's okay.
Sage-like advice.
Hey, sure. Sure. Okay.
Didn't you watch? You at least
watched X-Men 97.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. So Professor X, yo.
Okay.
That's a compliment.
I assumed that it was a recent thing, other than 97. I'm out of the Marvel loop, guys. I'm sorry.
You're so annoying.
Not annoying, bro.
Marvel loop.
Yeah.
Deadpool and Wolverine was awesome.
No.
Dude, we'll have to. I was hoping Theo would be on so we could actually have three of us be able to talk about it, but that's okay. We can talk about it for a few.
Wow, go ahead and spoil it for me. Okay.
It's worth it.
No.
You know what?
We can. Okay, one, you are not going to go see it.
I am going to see it.
Okay.
My wife wants to see it. That's why.
We can actually say things about the movie without ruining anything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No plot holes, no nothing. We could say a few things and not. But all I gotta say is a couple of things. Is one, the movie is going to be absurd and completely off rails just from the opening sequence of the movie. That's
yeah.
See, look at that. I already spoiled it. That's it.
Really? What's the opening sequence?
What
is the opening sequence? Yeah, you don't even know.
Doesn't matter.
Oh,
just
God.
You'll see it. Oh my God. And I know they showed it in the trailers and stuff like that, but God damn Hugh Jackman's abs.
Right? And I actually think it's really funny that after the premiere, they had to have reps to confirm no, that really was Hugh Jackman in that scene doing that scene.
Wow.
Dude, I want to know what his workout routine really is, because
dude, he went harder than Logan or I would say even X-Men Origins, because damn, yeah, dude, he stepped it up. That's quite the commitment.
But no, Jay, you are in for a great ride.
Cool.
It is, honestly, I think the best way to put it, and they even do this as a montage.
It's fun, dude. Yeah.
It is absolutely 100% a send-off to the Fox universe.
Yeah.
That's the best way to put it. It is
a very fun
thank you
way.
for everything. Oh, and stay till the end of the credits.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You always have to
because it's not something that alludes to the future. It's just freaking hilarious. It is the funniest thing ever.
Honestly, it really closes everything up if you think about it with the actual Deadpool franchise. It just pivots and involves Disney. But it, like I said, it's just very fun.
Yeah,
I honestly would give it an 8.5 out of 10.
Okay.
So I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I actually want to go. I personally want to see it again.
I actually am going to go see it again too.
But here's the thing: is for me, the next movie up that I really want to see is Romulus. Alien Romulus.
Yes.
We got the trailer for that.
That latest trailer was.
I had to actually look up where it's taking place in the timeline, because I saw the trailer. I'm like, that's a freaking pulse rifle.
Yeah, I was wondering, because I thought it was after
officially
Aliens.
It's taking place between Alien and Aliens. It's between
cool.
them. Yeah. So that's
Oh,
why
okay.
it looks like a little bit different pulse rifle, but it is very
Oh,
much. I was
sweet.
like, I saw that and I'm like, yes, and it looks like Alien again. Like it is bringing back that horror element
Oh man.
to it,
And
and
the grabbers. Oh my god.
the face
Oh,
huggers.
yeah, the face huggers. Oh
Yeah.
god. Every time.
So,
Every time.
anyways,
I always jump.
update on Colorado. We're still on fire. um,
Oh no.
the forest fire that's like 20 minutes from my house, they've got it almost fully contained now. Thankfully, we
Oh,
got a bunch of
okay.
rain.
Oh, that's
They're
good.
starting to get
Yeah.
the fire that's a little bit further up north contained, but by golly, today smelled like smoke, like literal like campfire smoke all day today. I was like running around. I'm like, why does my car smell like cigarette smoke? And then when I got out of the car to go in the grocery store, I was like, yeah,
Oh yeah.
that's the smell from the forest
Oh.
fires. So, um,
Doesn't that weird you out that whenever that happens and sometimes you think it's snow or it's almost like, oh look, it's raining and oh there's something
oh
weird about
no,
that and it's all
it's ash.
ash. Yeah.
Yeah.
So weird.
So anyway, so yeah, we're still things are looking a little bit better. We're actually gonna be dropping into the 70s Thursday. So it's going to be
Nice.
huge. 30, we're going to have
Nice.
like a 20-30 degree drop in our temperatures, which is
You
great.
guys are going to be in the best position when you guys come in October. It's not going to be hot. It's
Yeah.
the weather's going to turn just right around that time. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be spending it indoors.
Yeah, that too. That is true. But
So,
but given the sleeping situation, like we won't need the AC and
nah,
it won't be too bad. Yeah.
it's all right. It'll be good getting out there. Looking forward to
Yeah.
it. But how's everyone's the last week been for everybody? We missed you, Jay.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
bud.
was sending off one of my coworkers. He's heading off to
Yeah.
outside of Dallas area. So
Ooh,
That's right.
that's a move.
yeah. I mean like it's
You know what
know,
though? You can't blame people for moving right now because like
nah.
you look at how expensive it is to live in California, look
Oh
at
my
here in
God.
Colorado
Yep.
as well. Like people are moving to cheaper states, unfortunately, because right now inflation is ridiculous and
How is
you
it
know
in Colorado?
I was looking at things if we were to, look at possibly just moving out of our house and whatnot, and um it rent would go up. Like
Wow.
houses right now are going for about 3K plus. I was looking like even apartments, like one bedroom apartments in town are going for like almost 2 grand.
Damn,
Some are
those are
going
sounding
for
like California
2,500.
prices,
Yeah,
yo.
Yeah.
that is California prices
That's
right
starting to
We
there.
sound like
pay
California prices.
we pay
Dang.
$2,500 on our house for our rental, and honestly, we should potentially be paying more. Our landlord
Wow.
could pay, charge more for our house, and they haven't. So thankful for that, but I don't blame people. I mean, like
Yeah.
you look at it, I mean, they're now starting to talk we may be moving into a recession. For the first time in a long while, the unemployment number for the last month is half a percentage over what it was for the last year. And that's usually a sign that you're starting to move into a recession.
Yep.
So that's gonna be fun.
So, that's some good times, And
Yeah, right.
but it was
I
good
just want to
times
be able to,
having with him. Like I was like, bro, like good on you for making that jump out of California.
Mhm.
It's you're losing a lot of people here, and that's all it is.
Mhm.
You're just losing friends and family. But aside
Yeah,
from that,
but
though, like
if they're still part of the family, like if they're still your family, your friends, you're still going to talk to them. You'll still hopefully be able to see them, take visits,
yeah, like
and
because
whatnot.
technology wise now
Like
made it a lot easier, but it's still that
in our
initial
situation, you just got to get Jerry's ass on a plane.
Yeah.
jump. It's always hard, but
But anyways, it is hopefully he it's a good move for him though.
yeah,
Like
oh
it's a
yeah,
good move for
oh
him and
yeah,
his family and whatnot,
yeah.
um and whatnot. So, the last week wasn't news wise wasn't great for some folks. Um So let's talk about this, right? Because this is kind of big. So to the theater we go. You know, Jason gets to be Minnie.
All right.
We're gonna go see Mini Jason again.
Mini
Is he gonna be Mini
Jason.
again? Look, he's Mini.
Yeah, it just happens.
Maybe I should have called him like first variant Logan. I mean, look at him. He's all like,
oh, look at you, comic book
I
actor
know, right?
Logan.
I feel like I need to just like move my face like this close to the camera. So I'm just like, yo, what's up,
That's
guys?
all you really, I think you have to do. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I have to do.
So,
but, no,
anyway, so
I'm
let's
comfortable.
look at this from this was posted on the 31st. You know, the news really kind of broke around there. We didn't quite catch it. It was pretty much the day after we recorded last week. So for those listening at home, I'm going to kind of go read over this, but we're reading it. It's directly off of Bungie.net. It's the post is from Pete Parsons at the studio, labeled "The New Path for Bungie." It says, this morning, I'm sharing with all of you some of the most difficult changes we've ever had to make as a studio. Due to rising costs of development and industry shifts, as well as enduring economic conditions, it has become clear that we need to make substantial changes to our cost structure and focus development efforts entirely on Destiny and Marathon. That means beginning today, 220 of our roles will be eliminated, representing roughly 17%. That's 17% of our studio's workforce. These actions will affect every level of the company, including most of our executive and senior leader roles. Today is a difficult and painful day, especially from our departing colleagues, all of which have been made important and valuable contributions to Bungie. Our goal is to support them with the utmost care and respect. For everyone affected by this job reduction, we will be offering a generous exit package, including severance, bonus, and health coverage. I realize all of this is hard news, especially following the success we have seen with the final shape, which I was talking to Thea about that too. And the final shape has blown away the numbers that it was supposed to do compared to the prior and DLC. But we've made but as we've navigated the broader economic realities over the last year and after exhausting all other mitigation options, this has become a necessary decision to refocus our studio and our business with more realistic goals and viable financials. We are committed to two other major changes today that we believe will support our focus, leveraging Sony's strengths and create new opportunities for Bungie talent. First, we're deepening our integration with Sony Interactive Entertainment, working on integrating 155 of our roles, roughly 12% into SIE over the next few quarters. SIE has worked tirelessly with us to identify roles for many of our people as possible, enabling us together to save a great deal of talent that would otherwise have been affected by the reduction in force. So the way I read that is they're kind of laying off 17% of that force, but part of that's going to get integrated into SIE. That's the way I look at it, which if that's the case, that's huge. Yes, it's going to be a layoff out of the studio, but them not necessarily losing their jobs. So second, we are working with PlayStation Studios leadership to spin out one of our incubation projects, an action game set in a brand new science fantasy universe, to form a new studio within PlayStation Studios, continue its promising development. This will be a time of tremendous change for our studio. Let's unpack how we ended up in this position. It's important to understand how we got here. For over 5 years, it's been our goal to ship games in 3 enduring global franchises. To realize that ambition, we set up several incubation projects, each seated with senior development leaders from our existing teams. We eventually realized that this model stretched our talent too thin, too quickly. It also forced our studio support structure to scale to a larger level that we could realistically support, given our 2 primary products in development, Destiny and the Marathon reboot. Additionally, in 2023, our rapid expansion ran headlong into a broad economic slowdown, a sharp downturn in the game industry, our quality miss with Destiny 2 Lightfall, and the need to give the final shape and Marathon the time needed to ensure both projects deliver at the quality our players expect and deserve. We were overly ambitious, our financial safety margins were subsequently exceeded, and we began running in the red. After this new trajectory became clear, we knew we had to change our course and speed, and we did everything we could to avoid today's outcome. Even with exhaustive efforts undertaken across our leadership and product teams to resolve our financial challenges, these steps were simply not enough. As a result, today we must say goodbye to incredible talent, colleagues, and friends. This will be a challenging time at Bungie, and we need to help our team navigate these changes in the weeks and months ahead. This will be a hard week, and we know that our team will need to process, ask questions, and absorb the news. Today and over the next several weeks, we will host team meetings and town halls, team breakout sessions, and private individual sessions to ensure we are keeping our communication open and transparent. Bungie will continue to make great games. We still have over 850 team members building Destiny and Marathon, and we will continue to build amazing experiences that exceed our players' expectations. There will be time to talk about our goals and projects, but today is not the day. Today, our focus is on supporting our people. Pete. So, listening to that, like going back, like we talked about, God, this sucks. Like, you don't want to see more layoffs in the industry, but if what he's saying sounds true, at least some of those jobs they're not losing them, which is big right now.
Some teams are going to transition, but others, people
they're going to just lose them.
No matter what, people are going to get laid off.
Yeah. Correct. Secondly, is at least this is the first time from a studio laying off this size of a people that they've actually said, this is how we screwed up and got to this point where we have to do it. We've talked about this with Bungie, with the last time they did layoffs too, is they just moved in that new facility. They had paid, a lot of money for that.
Which was very weird because, everyone knew, and they even announced, I'm very sure that they announced even around that time that Destiny is ending, or Destiny 2 is ending, and there isn't a predecessor. So, and I don't even think if they announced anything like down the pipe or what was coming in the future. I just kept hearing more rumors of like our development stuff is coming. That's all I keep hearing.
Let's see. Let's go to the interwebs.
Like, even still with all this, that like layoffs and stuff like that, it's difficult. Yes, it's hard, but it might be this recession where it's just like,
according to an article from Paul Tassi at Forbes, he's saying that it has been confirmed that there is no Destiny 3 coming.
Right.
So it may just be that they're just moving Destiny into a continually update, like kind of Final Fantasy 14, where you're just going to get DLC expansions for it.
Oh, okay. I thought it was ending. Like, I thought it was like done. After this update, like they were done.
Well, according to I saw an article where they're planning on doing another expansion after this. After Final Shape. So
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see where they take Destiny. Especially if they're farming out, and we don't know what this new studio is going to be within Sony studios, PlayStation Studios rather, that's doing this new IP.
It just feels like
Bungie do it.
That's why, like, I kind of question, because with barely any real news about the recent DLC, it just feels like kind of like Destiny 2 is dying out already, or is it just has it hit where it has like that regular fan base where it doesn't really need to worry about like new fans or anything like that, or like, I don't know. I haven't really followed it that much. I just assumed like it was kind of on its way out because I really haven't heard that much about it.
I don't know. Jason, what do you think? How do you feel? Do you think
well, I guess go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, no, like I was saying, this whole thing with the layoffs and stuff like that, it sucks. You can't be, at the end of the day, yes, they are a business and they still have to make that money for the big people up top, but realize at some point, and it happens a lot with a lot of companies too. When you start running out of people, you're just like, okay, well, let's bring in new people because we can hire them for less, but
Mhm.
they know that it's not going to be the same product. You know, like what's the point in, you can't have the old school developers be like, oh yeah, I've been on this project for, let's say, 15 years, and I don't know who was laid off, all the logistics of all that stuff. But if it's just that guy alone doing it, yeah, of course things are going to take a lot longer now, unless you get
Mhm.
some rookies that don't know exactly a thing about whatever they're doing, and you're going to delay things more and more. And it creates a cycle of like, hey, like we gave you some time.
Mhm.
Well, look what I have to work with. Well, we need to
Nothing.
still get it done, like,
Yeah.
and it's just this never-ending loop until people are finally going to go push come to shove, like, you know what? Let's just scrap the project. And the people that lose out is us, the consumers
Mhm.
out here. I just, I've said before, I don't care how long a game takes, as long as it's done well and as
Correct.
long as it's done right. You know,
Agreed.
Without
that's good
crunch.
enough. Yeah,
Yeah.
without
Like,
crunch. You
mhm.
know, if there is like some like last minute like bugs that are like game
Oh
breaking, yeah,
crap,
sure.
we've already,
Sure.
gone gold and all of a sudden we found a bug and it's supposed to ship in 2 months. We've got to get this, code fixed.
Yeah.
I get
That's
that
a
piece.
different crunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if it's just like, oh, we need to make it because we set a date
Cyberpunk.
for Cyberpunk, and we're like, oh, we have to make it out there now. Like, we have to put it out. I don't care what it looks like. It's got to make money,
Mm.
and
Yeah.
I get it.
God, that was
Business
rough.
wise, you're screwed on that.
Mhm.
That's what you're on. That's what you're into. You put the money in. You got to see the money come back out. You know, that's fine, but realize that there are hundreds, if not 1,000
Mhm.
people working on one game. And just to say, you know what, let me lose like 20%, let's say, because it's
I
rounding. Let's lose 20% of our workforce. Okay, 80% of the people, you have to pick up that 20% of the people's slack. Like,
Correct.
what? What? You're already on this time crunch, you're already on this deadline, and you want us to add on top. It's like, yeah, that's not gonna work.
I still think in parts of this is like we are seeing, I think we're quietly seeing the games industry kind of hitting like a recession in some ways, right? Because you see all these layoffs we've been having, they're still not making quite the amount of money that they used to be making. And I think that's because a lot of them had the unrealistic expectation that COVID money was going to be there permanently,
Yeah,
right? That because we were on lockdown, we were spending our money on games and a
yeah,
lot of them, to give us something to do because we couldn't go anywhere. Like,
yep.
what were we going to do? Watch movies and game. That's pretty much it. So, um, some platforms were just like, okay, let's ramp up as fast as possible. Let's dump some money into all this. They were making hand over fist. They thought it was going to keep going. A lot of these
We'll
games
fix as we
are,
go. We'll fix as
Yeah.
we go.
yeah,
Was
and a lot of these games are,
that was during
for,
the pandemic.
yeah,
That was the thing during the pandemic.
and a lot of these games have 4 or 5 year life cycle, like development cycles, to where they before they even get to us. So they ramp up all these games in 2020. They start bringing them out in 24. They're not doing as well because they're just not hitting the demographics anymore. You know, you look at Nintendo, who very much played it safe and said, "Hey, we understand this is going to be a slight bump up currently, but it's not going to be sustained." And
Yeah.
they were smart by doing that because you don't see Nintendo laying anybody off.
Nope.
You don't see any of the Nintendo
Yeah.
affiliated studios laying anybody off. They're actually hiring, to deliver on projects. So um it is sad to see this, and I do hope that those people, land on their feet. I know there's people that have already been out there from other studios going, hey, we've got jobs open, come apply for them and stuff like that. So I think that's huge. I think that's the one thing that, regardless of which studio it is, under which umbrella, where it's PlayStation, Xbox, or whatever it is, right, you definitely see these studios already reaching out going, we have positions available, like, go apply for them. Like, they're constantly supporting each other when things like this happen. I
Yeah.
think that's the one great thing about the community, is that, yes, even though we do have the quote unquote console warriors, right, who are, it's Xbox or nothing, PlayStation, not
Mhm.
Nintendo or nothing,
Yeah.
right, is you have the
Yeah.
studios going, come on over, like, we'll
Yeah.
help you. So now, to continuing on the downtrend, um, everybody in the gaming world woke up to this news the other day. Game Informer has closed. So
damn.
When you go to GameInformer.com, which there is no Twitter account anymore, it is gone. Like it is completely gone. You are greeted with this message: the final level. Farewell from Game Informer. After 33 thrilling years of bringing you the latest news, reviews, and insights from the ever-evolving world of gaming, it is with a heavy heart that we announce the closure of Game Informer. From the early days of pixelated adventures to today's immersive virtual realms, we've been honored to share this incredible journey with you, our loyal readers. While our presses may stop, the passion for gaming that we've cultivated together will continue to live on. Thank you for being a part of our epic quest, and may your own gaming adventures never end. So, a lot of the employees found out on Twitter. A lot of the employees found out going to the website because they couldn't log in. They couldn't access any of their stuff. Especially now that they've killed the website, a lot of these journalists can't get to their work to use as, hey, here's examples of my work.
Because they're all saved on that, like the company server.
That's ridiculous.
And they're gone.
Damn.
It is all gone.
They weren't even given a chance. Like, damn,
Nope.
That sucks.
That just makes me wonder, like, wouldn't you have had some save data, like, on your personal computer or, like, you know...
Well, I'm sure some that like trusted that they would be able to have access. I'm sure there were some of those.
Backup.
And it's still company. Technically, it's still company property, right?
Yeah.
It's still, it was created on the job. It's still technically company property.
Yeah.
You know, but here's the thing: is I've already started taking shots across the bow at GameStop, because here's the thing: is this is what fucking GameStop is getting into now. Read that.
Really?
Graded trading cards. There is signage that is all popped up across their stores. They have redone their stores to include a big trading card, game section, TCG section, everything like that. They answer the phone promoting this. So you're telling me you're going to go get involved with the graded card. And this is, and folks, we're looking at GameStop.com. You can go to, just for those, that are watching at home currently right now, when you go to GameStop.com, this is the very freaking thing that launches right here. Buy and sell graded cards. They now have a graded trading cards tab up at the top. So you're telling me you want to go and get involved with this BS, and then you want to lay off the staff at Game Informer? Tell me they're not related.
God. Wow. So who knows? Maybe like the collectible card is going to make a resurgence, kind of like comics. And
no.
I mean, there's always been that like demand,
Yeah, there's always been that like normal demand, but or maybe it's just having a moment right now.
Look at this. They're getting into the
say like
actual Magic graded card.
Okay.
That's a little much.
So the graded aspect is a bit, that's a bit much. If they were going to get in collectibles overall, like, okay, cool, that's helping the market, but just graded means, I mean, that's clearly like the biggest cash grab, like in your face.
Yeah, I'm like looking at this, like, let's look at
Pokemon. Yeah, check out the Pokemons.
They have no picture. Okay, so they've got like a trainer here for like, and this is what's funny is they're gonna pay you GameStop prices for your graded shit, and then they're gonna turn around and sell it. Like, look at this discount you're getting for those that have the pros membership. You're gonna be able to buy this card for $80 versus somebody else just buying it for $94, and the market is $100.
Damn.
Make it make fucking sense.
Yeah.
They've got to only be offering like maybe $40 for that card.
Yeah, I'm curious to know how much they are, like.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot. Like,
especially buying back, like, come on.
Yeah. So
pros get, but the GameStop people, they get extra 50%, so.
Yeah. I mean, they're getting into this market, and it's like some of the stuff is only like $20.
Or they're just or they're getting the cards themselves.
Yeah. I mean,
This is a bad
This is
move. This is a bad
Damn,
move,
that's
Cotton.
ridiculous. That's pretty ridiculous.
I mean, let's look at this. We know baseball cards
Yeah.
are ridiculously expensive. Like, but even then, they're like getting into this market. They have.
Wow.
I'm sorry. When I think of graded baseball cards, I'm not going to think of GameStop.
No. And
I'm going to think about going
sooner
down
or
to my
later,
local card
who knows?
shop.
They might start selling graded comic books.
God, I'm not going to GameStop to buy a fucking graded comic book. I will go to my local comic book dealer. And like,
Yeah.
so I think,
Wow.
here's the thing is I've seen a lot of people that are basically now going, we want nothing to do with GameStop now. You've been screwing up our pre-orders. You know, now you're closing off GameStop or Game Informer altogether, which is part of your pro membership. That was like one of the things. It's like go pro and, you know, so here's the
Yeah.
thing is like now this is all you get for the pro membership is when you sign up for it, you get a $5 welcome reward. You get a $5 renewal reward when your membership auto renews. Keep in mind, they're now auto renewing that bullshit. Instead of giving you the opportunity to, hey, let it expire and whatnot. You get, 12-month $5 coupons, which you can no longer use for in-game currencies. So it can't be used $5 towards a PSN card, a Nintendo card, an Xbox card.
Oh, really? Like,
yeah.
Oh, that's stupid.
You get free shipping on $54. You get 10% extra trade credit. You get 5% off all, and they've now put this rate square up in front, right? You get 5% off of all graded trading cards, digital games, virtual currencies.
Give me a break.
Now, what's funny is virtual currencies, it doesn't let you use your GameStop credit card on the website to buy those. You have to go in store for that. You get 2% back in rewards. Overall, like, this is everything that they're doing. Like, it's $25 or I don't know how much it is. Hold on, let's find out.
How much it is to be
Yeah,
a
it's
pro?
$25 a year. $25 a freaking year for that now. So
25?
it's now up to $25 a year for their GameStop Pro rewards membership now. That's it. Yeah, you get some $60 in coupons every year, but they're limiting what you can spend those on.
Big whoop,
Yeah, you save 50 cents on a $10 PSN card. Big whoop.
Big money, bro.
Like,
maybe on Black Friday.
No.
shit. They'll turn that off. They're like, nope, you're getting this higher discount. Sorry, we can't help you with that, right?
Yeah.
So overall, right, I was already thinking about not renewing mine this year anyways, because I don't really use it. I don't go in there for a lot of stuff anymore. Like, I mean, part of it's because I'm digital only, right? And whatnot. But anything that new game that I really want to have, I can just pre-order at Best Buy too. And whatnot. So I
only ever go for my pre-orders as well. So I mean, yeah, but the trading card thing, that is just that's out of nowhere. I don't get that. I don't get that either.
That's a bold move, Cotton.
Yeah, bold move, Cotton. That officially got the stamp. Bold move, Cotton.
Yeah, that's a bold move.
Got the
Cotton.
head shake. Don't know about that one.
Yeah, actually, let's go look at Lorcana because, like, I know Lorcana's got some really expensive stuff now. Like,
first of all, your
look
fans
at this. Look at this shit.
Literally screwed up the market to save you. So be cool.
Look at this. This is a $300 card.
It's ridiculous.
Right? And they're selling it for $284. So they're already selling it $15 below market to begin with. Then with the pro membership right now, you could buy the card for $242. So
because it's enticing. And what's the level? What's the level? It's a 9.
A PSA 9.
Because that's enticing. Like that would get a collector thinking like, that's not too bad. And I'm ordering it online, and I guarantee, like, you know what I mean? I just don't get it. Like, why? And why? Lorcana. Okay, Lorcana. Okay, yeah, I get that. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean, there's some ridiculously rare cards, but what I'm saying is like, why are you getting into this bullshit? Like, you're requiring the cards to be graded. Like for me though,
Yeah.
being that I used to play like Magic the Gathering and I played Final Fantasy, for me, the first place I'm gonna go to get a card is either my local card shop that sells singles, or I'm gonna go to TCG Player. Like, keep in mind,
Don't get it.
Let's just compare, right? What's the name of this card? It is Bell. So let's just
Bad.
okay, so that
There
card
she is. Oh wow.
Okay,
You can get it
so
for 212.
yeah, so first chapter 214 Bell, strange but special enchanted. So they even have like the different version on here, right?
Special
Market's
enchanted.
250 and
Bad.
you can get it for 212 on here.
Yeah,
Like,
look at that.
see, and this is what I'm talking about is like, for me is as a collectible trading card game player, this is where my first stop is, right?
But once again, the other enticing part is that it's already graded. This is not graded.
Okay.
I'm just
Honestly,
saying
it does make a difference.
It does make a difference to the collector.
To a collector, yeah.
It
makes a difference to a random person, to like the us that have the regular
and who want
sleeve.
To collect the whole set. Where like, okay, that makes sense. That's a rare.
Yeah.
I can keep it in my collection. Boom. Like I would, yeah. You know what I mean. But to those other like hardcore collectors, it they're graded.
Yeah. Yep.
But
because
still,
like
why?
I personally have cards that I bought that were at the time like $1, and then now they've increased in value to like $45. But the thing is that I would riffle shuffle, not the like spread the cards out, or like hand like over under shuffle, riffle shuffle, like casino shuffle these things. And people are like,
yeah,
why the hell are you shuffling it, man? Do you know how much that card is? Like, yeah, I bought it for $1. So well, it's a $40 card. Well, it was $1 in my eyes, so it's my card.
You know what? That's ups to you, dude. That's cool. Because that's how you like to play. That's how it makes you feel. Awesome.
Yep.
Even though that is insane.
It just totally just messes with the other people. They're like, "What the hell are you shuffling like that?" Because I am playing a game.
But that's how you play. Like, I understand that. I get it.
I'm not here to like.
So here's the thing: is
stuff.
let's talk about it. I get this one is graded, so let's take that out of the equation. So
yeah,
for a mint, so fresh out of the package, mint card,
PSA
236. Okay, it's a PSN. Okay, 236. If you're a pro, you can get $35 off of it, which is like what, 15% if I do my math correctly?
Yeah,
should be.
Okay, I can come to TCG Player, a near mint hollow foil, which is pretty much what that is, right? $100.
Yeah.
And then if I really want to, I could turn around and go get it graded. But what I'm saying is like, GameStop is not my first place for this shit.
Yeah, I don't know why they're doing this. Why this is dumb.
So like I mean, us as collectors, but us three individuals, I mean, we would go that route. Take the chance and buy that card and pay the like $25-$30 to get it sent in and get it graded, because that's part of the experience and that's the fun.
Correct.
Yeah.
Like,
it's kind of it just can't stray away from like the cash grab element. It's just it feels like cheating just buying like unless like you go to a con where you directly like want to buy one or two specific comics or cards that are graded because you know they're hard to come by. That's different.
Yeah.
This is just streamlining and kind of I don't know, kind of bastardizing the whole fun of it.
Well, here's what I'm going to tell you is that a
I
lot of
guess
people
to an
now,
extent. To an
well,
extent.
a lot of people now, unless they are trained in figuring out if it's a fake or not, now there's going to be a lot of fakes in the market that go up. I'm not going to lie to you, because if they like a lot of places that do the gradings, back at PSA, you know,
Mm-hmm.
of course they have like their stamps and stuff like that, but like collectors and the people that go to like card shops, go to like for us, me and Jerry, Frank and Sons, they have like ways to detect if it's a fraud or not. But if you go to a GameStop and you're like, hey, like I have this PSA 9, I just like, I was holding on to it, like give them the whole like, yeah, I need to get some money for rent this week and blah 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 blah, you know,
Yeah.
they're gonna just accept it and just they're gonna look at it and be like, oh yeah, it looks graded. It has all the stamps
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like, and
Yeah.
that can
That is true.
easily be done. So I mean, it's just gonna open the market a little bit for those that are good at
Mm-hmm.
forging, which I'm not a fan of. It's not great because in order for you to verify it, you have to break it open, and once you break it open, then it's
Yeah.
completely
And well,
it's
you have to
null
get it
and
graded
void.
again. It's
Yeah, you
null
gotta
and
get it
void.
graded again, null and void.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the people who don't really know any better, who are just like I would say like the novice, like kind of collector, or someone who would see like, oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I'll buy it, and just buy it to buy it, or buy it because it's interesting, or they're not necessarily a collector. And then, like you said, it's those people that can just mimic everything and essentially sell the fakes. That sucks that the customers get that too.
Yeah. So I think for me overall, though, I think you look at hand in hand. You are
Yeah. So
you killed off your entire staff of Game Informer and then turned around and started getting into collectible cards.
it is a bummer.
Graded
Yeah.
shit. Like, really? Come on. Is that I mean,
Disney has
GameStop is
a
already
card
hurting
game,
enough.
by the way. What
Huh?
the hell?
What, Jake?
Disney has a card game, by the way. What
Yeah,
the
Lorcana.
Yeah, Lorcana.
Dude, it is huge. I've got one of my
What
Yeah, it's
the
big.
heck?
the
Yeah.
guys that are on my team, like he goes around like trying to buy the packs. Like
a good
those
portion of my
chasers.
of my coworkers collect. Yeah.
What
Lorcana's
the
big,
heck?
dude. Yeah, it's everywhere.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
Yup.
Alright. That's weird. Unbelievable. And if you got enough money, just throw it into a card game. Why not, right?
Or a collecting card,
Jeez.
or just a pure collector.
Oh my
I did.
god.
I
I'm
did
sorry.
already.
That kind of like wowed me for a second. Just what?
But it is an actual like magic type game. It is
Sure
a
it
game.
is. Sure it is. Yeah.
There is that. But
Okay.
no, I started just a pure collecting card.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
It's awesome.
Okay.
So yeah, it's
some things, you just don't need to get into, like I was telling Jerry.
it's just like the old CNC Music Factory song, just going things that make you go,
Yeah, just
Yeah.
like
not just that, but I mean, I was telling Jerry, like, one of the things that I kind of miss, like low key, is hero clicks, and yeah, that didn't last that long. So
I mean, come on,
like,
amiibos are dying out. Like you're
yeah,
now
like,
those used to be everywhere, and now they're just kind of like few and far between. They're doing some reprints here and there,
yeah,
but
interesting. Sure,
It's really,
Okay.
I think they're really keeping it around for like that niche collecting market where like
of course,
there's
of course.
still
here's the thing is though, they completely like revamp their stores for this. They're like going all in. They're like dumping in the deep end.
Yeah,
Like
this is
my entire store did a rearrangement
this
of
is
their
not
store
a
to where
not
now
a good sign.
they have a good 30-foot section
Wow.
that's all going to be
okay.
collectible card games.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're going all in. So
yeah, wow.
You know, just like you guys said, bold move, Cotton.
That's bold
Yeah.
move, Cotton.
Bold move.
Yep.
So
We'll see. Pokemon's just getting more and more popular, and you know
I mean, it's
what
always been
really
popular,
it
though.
is like they're probably seeing the craze, the TikTok crazes at Targets when they get shipments of those bulk Pokemon packages. Dude, everyone's picking them up. It's ridiculous. Yeah, like
Yeah.
Target and Walmart.
That's
It's crazy.
yeah, you have to be it's like stock trading over there. It's like currency exchange stocks, you know. It's you have to invest.
You almost have to know
A
the
lot.
delivery schedules too for those
Well,
things.
that's easy. That's easy,
Yeah.
man. That's easy to know.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like it's a difficult thing to like figure out, but yeah, you got to be really diving into this in order
Dedicated.
for it to be like remotely profitable. Remotely.
Mm-hmm.
So
Interesting.
yeah. So Jerry,
Yeah.
what you been playing?
Well, the last couple weeks have been a little, well, the last week, other than Comic-Con, getting back into things have been a little, timely. So I've just needed something to kind of ease me back into things. So I have been playing Red Dead a little bit. I've
Of course.
I have taken a few, shots at Sephiroth. It is still frustrating, so I did need to take some time from that. So
Has it
I am
gotten easier though? Has it gotten better, bud?
Your strategy is uncanny. I am using that. It is great. So yeah, it's
You're getting
just
caught up
yeah,
at the end.
just the end.
Yeah.
Once again, it's just like okay. I mean, I keep looking for it. Yeah, but other than that, I've just I'll go back to Red Dead, just calm down, and then I'm gonna go try it again, or we need to plan a pizza night or something.
Yeah, no,
And then
I mean,
Just let Jason come over and do it for you.
well, no, this is the thing.
no, because the first time when he
listeners.
showed me, I did it the next time, and I was like, holy crap, that was super quick.
Yeah.
Like,
To listeners out there, you know, obviously I went out to see Jerry and Theo when Theo was down for San Diego Comic-Con. And I was supposed to Jerry hit me up Sunday, but you know, there's a lot of moving, a lot of cleaning that I still have to do at my house.
Yeah.
So it was just, you know, overwhelming when, you know, it's life, you know. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna get in touch with Jerry and be like, yo, like that's it. Let's just I want Jerry to see the ending. He's right there. You know, and I you know, I give him a lot of shit. I give him a lot of grief, a lot of a lot of smack talk about this, but you know, he's actually trying to finish it. He just needs a little help.
Yeah. Not afraid to ask for help, especially with that. Like, it is frustrating. And that's the thing. Throughout the whole game, this is the one part that is like really frustrating me, which is fine because that's cool. I like the challenge, but yeah, asking for help. So there. Yeah, those of what I've been playing, and I actually dusted off my Switch a little bit. I've been playing a little bit of Mario.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Which Mario?
A bit of Wonder, and then a little bit of Mario and Donkey Kong.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was fun.
No.
But I think I'm gonna do a Zelda, Link's Awakening run in lieu of Echoes.
Echoes coming out next. Dude, they released a 5-10 minute trailer.
That's kind of why I was like,
And,
oh
God,
man,
I still need to watch the
missed
whole
that
thing.
game. Yeah. So
Yeah.
but
I will be picking that
J-Bone,
up.
J-Bone, what have you been playing?
For me, I've just been doing the side quests and the the platinum run on
Rebirth.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So just doing here and there. I am at my final boss. Freaking Gungaga. I hate that zone with the life of me. So that is my final boss right now. I am already I just zoned in and I am already hating life.
Already over
I'm just
it.
already over it. I
Oh,
hate that
damn.
zone. Like it's a great like aesthetically, when you go through it the first time, you're like, oh man, it's amazing. But to do the side quest and the side quest and platinum grind, that place is a nightmare. I already hate it. I am not looking forward to it at all. Other than that, like platinum grinding, um, trying to just finish up shows. Me and my wife were on the last episode of The Bear. And after The Bear, we're gonna
I gotta finish that.
Yeah, we're gonna binge the shit out of The Boys.
I've been telling you about that too. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna binge it because we knew if we
season
watched
4
it,
was good.
yeah, if we watch it weekly, we're gonna like rip our hair out. So it's about time we're gonna finally just binge it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also Jujutsu Kaisen, JJK, we're finishing that off as well. So, we're catching up on shows a little bit more. We are doing a lot of like moving and cleaning in our house. So, that takes precedent.
Where are you guys moving to, Jay?
No, we're not moving. We're just like shuffling the house.
Yeah.
Rearranging.
Yeah.
Slowly rearranging.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good.
So,
okay.
Yep. Matt.
And Matt, yeah, what have you been playing other
like,
than clearly the addiction, of course?
Well,
most
I don't
likely.
know. I just need to know.
I would just say most likely.
Where the Dodgers at and where the Rocks at.
That's
That's what me and Jerry need to know.
I finally lost the game.
Oh no.
I am now I went 11-1 over the last 12 games. I am 2.5 games over the Dodgers still.
Okay.
I am a game and a half up on the Diamondbacks.
Okay.
I now have a pitcher in the running for the Cy Young. My team, 3 of my starting 5 pitchers are all leading the majors in strikeouts. My team, I'm finally starting to get some of the offense rolling again. So finally got a good core of the young versus the veterans and stuff up from the minors and all that. It's been great. But Mass Effect 2.
Oh, so sweet. Okay, cool.
I've now recruited everybody minus the Geth that you get a little bit later on. I've completed.
Was that DLC or was it the bug?
No, it was part of it.
I think that was part of it. And the bug creature, I think, became.
Yep.
Was DLC.
I just completed the Lair of the Shadow Broker DLC, so I've got Liara back and started my romance with her again. Oh yeah, I went Liara in Mass Effect 1. So Ashley was my victim on Varmar. I was like, no, you are an alien hating person. Go away.
Dang.
I sacrificed her. Yeah, I've got the loyalty missions done for Jack, Jacob, and Miranda, plus Zahid and Katsumi. So I've got 5 more loyalty missions to do. Like I remember how to do how to get the end run, the suicide mission to get everybody through. You got to get all the loyalty missions.
Actually, I remember you've described that to me before.
Oh yeah.
You knew that.
All the loyalties.
That's right.
And you have to do them in just a way where you have to do Miranda and Jack pretty much right there, almost after each other, and don't talk to them because it ends up sometimes pissing the other person off, and then you can't do the loyalty mission. So you have to do it just right.
Oh, really?
Because Jack object at a Cerberus facility, she hates Cerberus. Miranda works for Cerberus. So if you walk in and you can't save that conversation, and you end up going renegade with it, one of them will tell you to screw off, and then you can't complete their loyalty mission. So you got to do it in just the right way. So I've got theirs done. And then yes, Animal Crack.
There
Still
it
playing
is.
that. I still haven't had any Shooting Star Nights, so I can't get the Shooting Stars to do my new space module. So, but I have finished the major moves on my island, and I'm actually feeling really good on where it's at right now. So I'm not going to be screwing around with anything else for right now.
Oh,
I like the way
sweet.
it feels and looks and stuff. I may put like redo 2 bridges, like, and move them to different spots, but the major movements for everything else is done. So I'm pretty happy with it. So I'm liking it. So, but yeah, it's been all right though.
Nice.
Been all right. Oh, and I played a little little Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I picked back up where I left off, and of course I'm running Wolverine and Daredevil, or not Daredevil, Deadpool.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
In my team. I am running Captain Marvel, Scarlet
Cool.
Witch, Deadpool, and Wolverine for my 4 right now. And then on the watching side, I've been watching The Acolyte. It's okay. It's been getting better. You know, it's not the best Star Wars show for me, but I've been enjoying it. You know, the actor from Squid Game is really good in it, and I think that's what's kept me a little bit more engaged in it, because of all the work he did to get to put into that role, he learned English just for this role. So that's kept me a little bit more engaged in it.
I'll give it a chance. I'll give it a try.
And then I did watch the Marvels as well.
Oh yeah, I watched that from time to time. It was fun. It's fun.
It was fun.
It definitely it has its problems.
It has its problems,
but it's fun. I enjoy it.
But it's not Aquaman.
I told you, bro. I told you.
It is way better than Aquaman.
I'm sorry. I thought you had access to my HBO. That's why I was like, oh yeah,
no.
watch it. But you know,
yeah,
don't pay for it.
Yeah. So
my bad. Sorry. I love you, Jason Momoa. I love you. You're the man. But
and I love Michael Keaton, and it's so better
bro.
than the Flash.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, yeah. Everyone knew about that. That was a train wreck. Everyone knew that was a train wreck
and a half. So I think they need to. I think the direction they're going with the changes the MCU, I think hopefully it's going to re-straighten it back out a little bit. I know Jason don't care.
And you know, a lot of people are saying, you know, DC is looking good. Even in regards to the
I've
pictures
seen
that have leaked, you know, especially with the suit.
Dude,
but
it looks so
people
good.
are still kind of optimistic.
It's James. So here's my thing: it's James Gunn. So he really doesn't screw up much in the comic book world. So
or really, like, I mean, and that's the other thing. He's a director where we have truly enjoyed his touch. He clearly has his kind of style and look. So I mean, either way, I'm interested to see it. And the cast is that's the other thing that he does very well. He casts his movies very well. Or whoever helps him cast. So like that interests me too.
So we'll see what happens. But anyways, for those that did you know, even lurked in the background, crashed game night on both YouTube and Twitch tonight. Thank you for crashing game night with us.
Thank you.
You know, we're still getting this whole dual streaming thing going on right now. So you know, we're getting the kinks worked out right now. Now that Twitch is allowing us to dual stream at the same time.
Yes.
But you know, if you like what you heard, please drop us a follow on either our YouTube channel or on our Twitch channel. You can head over to crashinggamenight.com, check out all our past episodes. The audio platforms were all carried on over there. And just honestly, guys, like we talked about top of the show, you know, Colorado being on fire. A lot of the Pacific Northwest is on fire right now. Parts of Northern California are as well. And then you just had a hurricane hit Florida, turn it into a tropical storm. So please, guys, just be excellent to each other.
What is that? California?
That's right, everybody. All you nerds out there. Once again, let's promote that same message, especially, you know, it's the elections coming up. We have some, natural disasters coming
This
on.
shit's gonna be
Things
that
are,
shit's gonna turn into fucking
yeah,
WWE.
things
It's gonna be
are getting
fucking
crazy out there,
yeah.
and I think we all need to continue trying and putting out the effort to express a little bit more patience. Let's help each other out from time to time if we can, if we see the opportunity. Lend a helping hand. Give each other a crisp high five or a hug if deemed okay. And let's just be safe out there, and let's just try and do and be better, and just try and be a little bit more kinder to one another, and promote that, because we need to make a change. So thank you guys, and be safe out there. J Rock, send them out, baby.
Yeah, I know, as always, it is getting close to the election, so please just keep an eye out. Like, understand what's going on out there, vote for who you want to vote for. Please
You have
vote.
your opinions, you guys do you.
Please vote,
and that's
because
it.
if anything, that is more important, especially you swing states. Please vote, because it's you guys
Honestly, just everybody. Like
everybody vote, yes.
I know
but
everybody's saying, hey, vote one way or another based on this or that, right? But honestly, just
you
get
do
out
you,
and
boo.
vote, right?
Yeah, you do
Because
you, boo.
if
Yeah, you do you.
if the outcome isn't what you wanted, but you didn't get a vote, or you didn't vote rather,
Well, then,
you have no room to complain.
there you go.
Exactly.
Get up off the couch and go vote.
Exactly.
That's it.
If not for big presidential, at least for your local, because your local makes a lot more difference for you, especially like you're more hands-on. You can just head up over there and talk to them, So, but anyways, guys, we always like to have a little send out the way that I like to do it, but my main man Theo's not here, so
We miss you.
I don't know if I'm gonna have to send myself out or send us out. Who knows? Maybe one of you guys can take my place, but I don't think so. Don't take my place. Nobody takes my place. Ha ha! My man, me, only me. Yes, in place of Theo. Send us out like Theo does.
I'm gonna finish the show like this.
Well,
well,
I liked it. I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny.
Thanks again, guys. Till next week. Till next time. TTFN. That's all for now.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Yeah.
See ya.
I knew it.
Not bad.
Good night, everybody.
Not bad.